Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Today's beer comes from Mason Ale Works. This is their B.A. Baracus. I guess the B.A. stands for barrel aged. This is a fairly big beer, and it's a barley wine too, I think here. No kind of dating on the bottom of it. And they've written it just whiskey and bourbon barrel aged, limited edition 2021. And that's all the information. And for 14%er, this is going to be around 20 years from now if you sell it correctly. And it'll probably just get better on top of that. So hopefully it's going to be really good on top of that. It's San Diego County, California. That's where this beer is produced. Says here, bourbon barrel aged, barley wine aged in cutwater bourbon barrels. For a year, this limited release was named after our favorite A-Team character. Baracus is full of rich toffee, plum, vanilla, and rich cherry notes. Let this brew warm to 50 degrees to fully appreciate its complexity. We're going to let it come all the way up to about 78, 75 to 80, somewhere in that time I come for the final sip. Especially seeing a 14%er, it is a sipper, guys. This is not something you want to chug unless you're in a hurry to get into Hammer Lane. Alright, the pictures here shows it to be a very stout-ish looking barley wine. It looks dark in the pictures, but sometimes they're deceiving. So let's find out without further ado. Excuse me. The beer goes into the glass. It's pretty dark. I mean, it's not pitch black, but it's probably going to look that way in the glass. But it looks more cola-esque to me. Didn't pour hardly any head at all there, guys. And it is pretty dark. I can't see any light through any part of it. So, a very dark barley wine. Very rich, I'd say, with 14%. That'll get you there. I'm glad this is something I'm having at home instead of having it out somewhere. I would never do that. So let's take a nice look at that beer. It didn't pour much of a head though. Alright guys, that's good. What do you think? Good looking beer? Alright, to the nose we go. Yeah, smells very barley wine-esque in the nose. I'm getting the raisins and plums, figs, just a hint of some bourbon. And from what I said, they left it in the barrels for a whole year. Well, it smells good. I mean, I ain't taking anything away from it. It smells pretty damn good. Awesome smell. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh yeah. I'm getting vanilla and coconut along with those dark fruit, plums, dates, raisins, figs. That is damn tasty there. I would definitely buy this again. But it's got an awesome complexity to it. Dark cherries. Maybe a little caramel and toffee in there too. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I definitely should have bought more of that. So let's let it come up to room temperature, and I'll be right back, and we'll see what we end up with. Pretty impressive so far. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for quite a while. Tried to sip it down to where I didn't have such a big chug for the final chug. That's a tasty beer. That is a very, very tasty beer. I wish I'd have bought more, and I may pick up more the next time I'm over there if it's still there. So we're getting into the barley wine / stout season. Everybody thinks it's pumpkin season, and those beers don't do much for me. But it's all personal preference. If you want to do that this time of year, I mean, have at it. I just soon have a nice barrel-aged barley wine or a stout or even a porter all year. Not just this time of year, but all year. I like doing those. I don't have as many stouts as I used to because of the calories and all that's involved in those, but I do enjoy them. This is a great beer, guys. Like I said, I would spend my money on this beer again. So, I'll chug. There is 14% alcohol, and as it come up to room temperature, I could detect that alcohol. So it's not as hidden as some others, but it's 14%. I mean, that's 3 beers in 1 can, basically. So drink responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. End up in jail or hurt somebody. That would be bad. To me, guys, I'm impressed with this beer. I'm going to give it a 95. It's a solid A beer to me. I'm getting the bourbon, I'm getting the plums and the dates and the raisins and the figs and dark cherry, caramel and toffee. It's got a lot going on. It does. It's a very tasty beer, so I'm very impressed. And if you say, oh, I didn't care for it, I understand. And if you say it's a 10 beer, I couldn't disagree more. It's, or couldn't disagree at all. It is a well-made barrel-aged barley wine coming in at 14%. I enjoyed it. And like I said, Beer Advocate here has it at 88, and Untapped has it at 4.21. So we got a B+, and we got a A-, and I'm giving it a solid A. 95 for me. I don't drink a lot of barley wines, but when they're made as well as this one is at 14% and barrel aged on top of that with all the taste that going with the beer on this, it's very easy for me to do the 95 on this. So if you've had this one from Mason Ale Works, their BA Baracus, which I'm sure stands for barrel aged, or should be BBA Baracus, or bourbon or whiskey barrel aged barley wine. Anyway, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.